Oh, Governor Larry Hogan sends a letter to Washington urging the release of the Harriet Tubman $20 bill sooner rather than later.
The Treasury Department said last month that the Tubman 20 would not be released until 2026, while the department works on an anti-counterfeiting measure for 10s and 50s.
WJZ is live right now. Political reporter Pat Warren with how Tubman's legacy is anchored right here in Maryland. Pat.
And just at a time when Harriet Tubman is being bestowed with another honor in Maryland, we're learning that we may not see her likeness on the $20 bill for 6 years. Governor Hogan does not mince words in a letter to Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin. I urge you to reconsider your decision to delay the release of the Harriet Tubman $20 bill, he writes. Much of our progress as a nation, most notably in the struggle for freedom and equal rights, can be attributed to the sacrifices of this American hero. Just recently, the Tubman Museum unveiled this mural in Cambridge, a few miles from where she grew up. The decision to put the abolitionist and right-to-vote activists on the $20 bill in place of Andrew Jackson was made in 2016, with its release planned for 2020 to coincide with the 100th anniversary of women winning the right to vote in this country. But the Treasury Department has pushed the release date back to 2026.
Do you support Harriet Tubman being on the $20 bill?
I've made no decision as it relates to that.
In his letter to Secretary Mnuchin, Hogan writes, I am incredibly disappointed to hear that now citizens across Maryland and the country will instead have to wait nearly a decade for this new bill to reach general circulation. Tubman's great-grandniece believes it's about race and gender.
Because she was a woman and because she was a black woman. And they think it's terrible to have a black woman out in the currency, but I don't think so, because look at all that she has done.
And, writes Hogan, she dedicated her life in selfless service to others and to the cause of freedom. She deserves this honor. And she is honored here in Maryland Parks and Museums. Now, Congressman Elijah Cummings and others have also written to Mnuchin urging him to reconsider. I'm Pat Warren reporting live for WJZ.